Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tell Me Yours, a storytelling podcast with me, your host, Trey Everett. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tell Me Yours. I am your host, Trey Everett. Today on the pod, I have an awesome guest with an awesome story. But first, a quick reminder that my publisher, Black Rose Writing, is offering Tell Me Yours podcast listeners 20% off of my book, Beneath the Surface. So head over to blackrosewriting.com, find my book, pop in the promo code Tell Me Yours, and you'll get 20% off your order. Today on the pod, I have an awesome guest. He is a hilarious stand-up comedian. Please welcome Jeff Dean.
Yeah. No, I get that.
We both can bomb for sure.
That happens to me all the time.
It's those bad shows though that like really make you appreciate the good ones, which again I would imagine there's some parallels.
Absolutely. Yeah. I did this show the other day where a train interrupted me. There's all these outdoor shows now because of COVID.
Yeah.
All the shows. I get like one show that's indoors, the rest are outdoors.
Yeah.
And there's like a train tracks right next to it, and the train thing will go off, and it was like 3 minutes that it's going off. Like at first I was like, maybe I'll just wait it out, you know. I'm kind of just sitting there, and then I realized like, oh, trains, they're so long.
Trains are long.
I don't know why the bell keeps going either.
Yeah.
Like they should tell you when it's coming, but once it's already crossing the tracks, it's like, we know. We can't. We're not trying to cross right now. I was not prepared for that.
I love that so much. Okay, so we are Thank you again, by the way. I really appreciate this. I've been looking forward to it all day. But we are connecting today because you are going to tell me a story.
Yeah, I am.
I love it. I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
You can dive in whenever you want.
Okay, my story today is my cat's just gonna keep jumping. I don't mind that. Just like
it's great.
Tail. Like
this is a cat friendly podcast. So you're good.
Cool. My girlfriend and I went to Hawaii a year ago, and
this is during pandemic.
During the pandemic.
Okay.
You know, we got that stimulus money.
There you go.
We accumulated PTO.
Perfect.
We were like, we're gonna go to Hawaii. We're gonna be safe, but we're gonna go to Hawaii.
I love it.
Hawaii's very strict.
Yeah, it was.
Do not mess around. They're like, you got to get a test within 3 days, and if you don't get the test, then you're not coming to Hawaii. And you got to test negative. And so we did that. My girlfriend scheduled everything like usual. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Kissing at the other cat. We got the cat like a year ago. We bought a cat. We got a cat. We didn't buy it. We rescued the cat. That would be ridiculous if we were buying like designer cats. I think it's so dumb. I don't know if you have like a Labradoodle, but I think they're so dumb just because why do you need that? They're beautiful dogs, but like, why do we need, you can rescue it. I don't want to be like an animal rights activist. That's not my thing, but like, there's such cool dogs, like just terrier mixes at shelters. And people are like, no, I want this fluffy golden thing that every other white girl already has. Everyone has it. It's so cliche. Like, why don't you just go to Africa and take pictures with all the kids starving? That's the same thing, kind of. I don't know. I hate it so much.
I get it.
Before that, it was like English bulldogs.
Yeah.
I loved them. And then now they're not even cool anymore. There's probably a ton of English bulldogs sitting in shelters like, we're not in anymore. Labradoodles came in and they cleaned up. Anyway, where were we?
You went to Hawaii. Yeah, they're very strict. Yeah.
So we had to go to Hawaii, and so we had to get a COVID test. And this was a different time during the pandemic. Like, people aren't as scared of COVID as they were then.
Yeah.
It was also the time where only essential workers got vaccines, which I
Oh,
got.
okay.
I was an essential worker, so I was able to get the vaccine pretty early.
Oh, cool.
My girlfriend was not. So we had the COVID test to basically say, did you spend like waste all your money on this trip
Oh gosh.
and not be able to go?
Do you
And
remember
like,
what the alternative was? Like, if you got there and you tested positive, did they just immediately like quarantine you where you were, or like what was the
yeah,
consequence?
so you take the test within 72 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't have it had to be a PCR test, so they're kind of like, we'll get it to you when we get it to you. I don't know. We might be busy kind of
Yeah.
thing, you know? And then like if you don't get it, or if you have COVID, so if you fly there and then you find out once you're there that you have COVID, like first when you fly there, you're like you have to go straight to your hotel or whatever and
Mm.
go in quarantine until you get your results. And then if you get your results, if they're positive, then you can like end the quarantine. I mean, if they're negative,
It's just negative, yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. Hawaii had COVID running fucking rampant.
Yeah, they were pro COVID. They were like, let's get it. So yeah, so if you did test positive, you would have to quarantine in Hawaii for 14 days,
Oh
which
wow.
would be even worse because then we'd have to like buy new tickets. We'd have to stay like even longer, but not enjoy Hawaii,
But
just
you
like
couldn't
stay
do
in
anything. Yeah.
our Airbnb, our
Yeah.
budget Airbnb,
Yeah.
but like isn't as nice as our apartment. It's just like it's in Hawaii and that's what we could afford.
Mm-hmm.
So Kat, my girlfriend, was pretty nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't that nervous. I've never been more confident for any test, actually. It was the most confident I've ever been. I was pretty because I got the vaccine. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good,
Oh no.
you know. Kat was very nervous because one, if you are positive, then you have COVID.
Yeah.
That's one thing you got to worry
Yeah.
about.
That's
And
the first
two,
downside. Yeah.
yeah,
And
it
that
sucks.
one's bad. That one's not a good
COVID's
option.
not good. Some would say that's the worst side effect. That's the worst part of just being positive is having it. Um, the second thing she was nervous about is, we wouldn't be able to go to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing is that she'd have to find someone to take care of her, because I'm going,
Yeah.
you know, about the tickets and everything too.
Yeah.
So. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sweet. I would stay. So anyway, we were going to get the test. It was 8 a.m. It was at the Oakland airport. And it was a drive-through test, which is a very good way to do the tests because it's like pretty quarantined in your car and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And they were like, I've gotten a PCR test recently,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of don't care anymore. They're just like, yeah, whatever, take the thing, rub it in your nose.
Yeah.
They're just not even wearing gloves. They're just like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But at this time during like Delta Plus, people were not messing around.
Yeah.
They had a full body suit on.
Oh
like
god.
it was like ET, going through
Uh-huh.
which terrified me as a kid.
Horrifying. Yeah.
Like,
Objectively horrifying. Yeah.
yeah. And they had like the mask and the shield. And but I'll go back a little bit. We were running late.
Oh, well, naturally. Yeah.
Yeah. Really early. I'll say it was my fault that we were running late, but we were running late. I had to hurry up and do everything in the morning that I do. So I took my pills, my morning meds, and we went off on our way. And when we were on the way, I was in a really good mood. I was having a really good time. I was, having a blast. I don't know why. I like the music a lot.
Uh-huh.
That Cat was playing. It was very rhythmic. And like we were on the freeway, we were going fast. That was cool. I love going fast. Anyway, realized real quick, didn't take the right meds.
Oh no.
Yeah. Took Ambien.
Oh no.
45 a.m. So
Oh my god.
I am on Ambien real early. Worst time to take Ambien, I'd say. So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
And I realized that I was on Ambien because I've taken Ambien and like stayed up, not on
Uh-huh.
purpose, just like accidentally like still was
Yeah.
up. And it's not good. It's not really fun. It's fun for a second. You're like, ooh, I'm feeling kind of crazy. And then after a
Yeah.
while, you're just like half awake, like half
Oh
your
my
body doesn't work
God.
anymore. It's a weird world.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of salvia. Have you ever done that?
I haven't. No.
Oh, don't. It's terrible. It's crazy.
It's
It's
kind of
like,
like taking Ambien. Yeah.
yeah. You ever heard of salvia?
Yeah. I haven't actually.
Oh man, it's like this thing you buy in like smoke shops or something. Somehow
Okay. Oh,
it's
I have heard of this. I have heard of
yeah,
this.
it's like a bath salt, I think. That's how they
Okay.
market it, but it's definitely like kids buy it to get really high. And it's a terrible thing because it'll make you like super high for like 5 minutes, even. I don't even know if it's that long,
Okay.
but it feels forever.
Oh,
Like it feels like it's just so long.
like this is just your life now. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's terrifying. It's like the worst trip ever. You think you're in a different world.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
you feel wet.
Ugh.
I wouldn't. Don't do it.
Okay, deal.
Um.
I promise you I won't.
All right. Went on a tangent there. Kat was already very stressed.
Hmm.
My girlfriend. Because she didn't want to fail the test. We were
Yeah.
worried about being late. We were worried that we'd be late, and they'd be like, "No more tests for you. You
Yeah.
can't go to Hawaii." So my decision at the time was I'm not going to tell her that I'm on Ambien. I'm going to
Okay.
fight it out. I'm just going to be fine. I'm going to be aware that I'm on Ambien, and
Yeah.
therefore somehow I'm going to be able to pretend as if I'm not.
Okay.
That was, what bad could happen,
100%.
right?
Solid plan, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was. It wasn't. I don't know if you've ever Ambien, it's not good. You know who else took Ambien at the wrong time? Roseanne. Do you remember
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Roseanne? Yeah.
Oh no.
She tweeted something real racist.
It's true.
Yeah, it was bad. I won't repeat it. I can't. But she then blamed it on Ambien.
Hmm.
Uh, and Roseanne got fired from a show called Roseanne. That's
That's how
how
bad Ambien is.
that's how bad Ambien is. Ambien will make you racist. It's crazy. People go to sleep and they have these racist dreams. And they don't even know
Yeah,
because
no idea.
the hard drive is wiped in the morning, and then they're like, "All right, I got to go to my DSA meeting,
Yeah.
become the police action committee." So I'm sleepy. I'm really high, not in a good way. I could be racist. I don't know. I'm hoping to God the nurse is white. I'm like,
Yeah.
the only time that I've ever had that thought.
Yeah.
We get there, and the nurse is, like I said, very serious. They got the whole ET get up. They're
Hmm.
not messing around with COVID. They they have to verify that you are who you say you are. They verify your identity.
Hmm.
They ask what your birthday is. So I give them my name. They ask what my birthday is. And the day we got the test was March 22nd,
Hmm.
which is my birthday.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So it was my birthday that day
Oh no.
at the time. It's not my birthday today. At the time,
At the time, it was
my
your
birthday
birthday. Yeah.
today. So, because we were going to Hawaii for my birthday,
Oh, cool.
but we're not so rich that we can just fly to Hawaii and be in Hawaii on the day. It's like we got to pick like, oh, flying out on Tuesday is really good
For
for
sure.
prices,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah. So it was like a couple days before, but it was my birthday that day. And they asked for my identity. I told them I was Jeff, and then that's for my birthday. And I tell them March 22nd. And then they're just like, okay, move along. And I don't know why, but that didn't satisfy me,
Oh no.
because it was my birthday and I
Yeah.
was Ambien and I was an asshole.
And you gave them the day that it was that day.
Exactly. As
Yeah.
a normal person, not on Ambien, I would have been like, who cares about my birthday? I'm too old to care about my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should. I think we should stop having parties. On that day, I was like, I don't know if did you hear the birthday? Like I was checking in with him. Like he would have asked if he didn't hear my birthday. He's the one who needs that information. But I was like, I don't know if you heard my birthday because you would have said something if you knew it's today. You didn't say happy birthday. He never got it. He never got where I was going. Anyway,
Oh my
Kat was
God.
she was like, what is wrong with you? Who cares? Can we just get this COVID test? Like everyone's stressed out. The nurses are stressed out. They're
Yeah.
like, these people are probably all have COVID. And they're just, I have to talk to. So then we like pull up to the next stop to take the test. And remember, like this was still pretty early pandemic. And I remember there was a thing on Instagram where like everyone was taking their test and they were like recording themselves taking their test. And
Oh,
like not everybody. I guess I saw a few times.
no,
And
for
then
sure, for sure.
everyone was talking about how it hurt. Like they're like, man, it hurts.
Yes.
You have to go really far up your nose,
Uh-huh.
which I don't know if you have to go that far anymore. But
I don't
at the
think you
time,
do.
everyone was like, oh, you got to go so far. And I was like, I'm not going to be one of those. I'm not going to be a wuss. I'm going to get it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do
Yeah.
it. So they gave me the thing. They were giving me instructions. I wasn't even looking at them. Like I was in another world. I didn't even realize someone was talking to me. Kat was like, there's someone talking to you right now. You have to follow instructions. I'm already so bad at instructions. And she's like, you're not, why aren't you paying attention? But I have ADD. So,
Mhm.
my girlfriend got it. That was what I meant to take. I meant to take Adderall.
Mm.
I don't know if you're a medical expert, Trey.
Very different medication.
They're totally different. Some would say the
Some would
opposite.
say opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, an Ambien's like an anti-Adderall. So, so they're giving me the instructions. They give me the swab,
Hmm.
and I just really, I'm like, I'm tough. I'm also like, I'm on Ambien,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't feel anything.
Oh no.
So I'm just shoving it up my nose,
Oh
showing
man.
off, trying to get some glory for how much of a man I am. Shoving the swab up my nose. I broke the swab and they're like, what is wrong with this guy? And they're also like, can we still use this swab? Like, do we need
Oh
to do?
my God.
They're like going to their supervisor, like, do we need to get a new swab or do we just like shove this broken swab in there? They decide to get a new swab. So I like hand them my like broken swab, which they probably don't want.
Yeah.
So they're
They
pretty
have no need for it. Yeah.
They're very annoyed. Kat is very annoyed. I'm
Oh
still
my
like,
God.
oh, mistakes happen. No
Yeah.
one knows I'm on Ambien. Okay. So, so they give me a new swab and I do it and everything. And we do the COVID test.
Hmm.
Uh, and on the way home, my girlfriend is like, what is wrong with you? Like, she was like worried. She
Yeah.
had gone beyond angry, and then she was just like genuinely concerned about me. She's like,
Uh-huh.
"What is going on?" And I'm like, "The jig is up. I gotta tell her that I'm on Ambien, that I actually." So I told her, which came as a relief. She's like, "Oh, okay, that makes so much sense." It was my birthday that day. She was like, "Did he just like get dementia like right away?"
Yeah.
Just immediately? Not even that old. Like, is that how dementia works? Just right at a
Just
certain age?
immediate and aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I still had to work the rest of the day.
Oh God.
It was from home, so that was okay.
Still
And
though.
it like for some reason after like an hour, if you push through the first hour, it's like it still sucks, but it's not as bad. So I was
Oh,
like,
interesting.
I was still there, I think. I might have not been.
For,
I might have been an idiot. I mean, I
yeah.
kind of was an idiot. My friend at that time, he was telling me about cryptocurrency. You into crypto?
Uh, I own a little, but not really. I don't know enough about it to
Good.
claim that
Oh
I
yeah.
am.
Yeah, it's probably good to have a little.
Just in case. I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm not an expert at all. No, nothing. But my friend was very excited about crypto, and I was on Ambien that day, and it was the worst time to tell me about crypto.
Oh God.
So so I like got like it was like an altcoin. Some
Okay.
people would say shit coins
Okay.
that this person was pitching, and for these altcoins, you can't get them on like Coinbase. You have to
Okay.
get like some sketchy looking other like weird app that is doesn't seem like something you could trust at all.
Yeah.
And then you get it on that, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did it. I persevered on
Oh
Ambien.
my
I was like,
God.
I gotta get this coin because I'm gonna be rich. I missed out on Bitcoin. I can't miss out again.
Oh my
So
God.
I get, and I don't have much disposable income.
Mhm.
We're going to Hawaii. I had to put, we had to get a hotel and stuff. So anyway, I was like, I'm gonna buy $200 worth of this coin.
Mhm.
So I do, and I'm on this app, and I press buy, and it was like an error. It didn't work.
Mhm.
Nothing happened. I was like, what the hell? And I try it again. I close the app. I open it again. I did it
Oh
5 times.
no.
I bought
Oh
$1,000,
no.
and they all went through. That's
Yeah, of course they did.
they all went through.
Oh God.
The app was not like, oh, it went through. We took your money. They didn't tell me that they took
Oh.
money. So they took out $1,000, which was more money than I had.
Yeah.
I over withdrew my account by
Oh no.
$700. So
Oh
we're about to go to
no.
Hawaii, where I'm already cash strapped. And then I have to ask, my girlfriend's already very annoyed about the whole
Yeah.
being on Ambien and screwing up
Yeah.
the COVID test.
Breaking a Q-tip on your brain thing. Yeah.
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 And then I'm like, I need you to Venmo me like $700 so I don't have to pay all these fees and stuff. So I did I'm making my girlfriend do some highly leveraged investment.
Oh no.
We're taking out debt to buy some coin that neither of us knew existed the day before. She's like, what did you buy? I'm like, don't worry about it. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna be rich. I'm on Ambien,
Oh my
making
God.
long-term investments. Anyway, I still have that full investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it doing?
I paid Kat, my girlfriend, off.
Nice.
Everything's
Good for
good. We
you.
went to Hawaii. We had a great time.
Oh, so you did get to go. That's
We
good.
got to go. We both tested
Nice.
negative.
Nice.
We got to go. Kat got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh, what the Oh, ugh.
Yeah,
That sucks.
she did. They hurt.
Yeah,
And you
I
know what
bet.
they say when you get stung by a
Yes.
jellyfish? You got to pee on it.
Did you?
I was pretty excited. He never lets me do that.
That is so funny. Question for you. You have a lot of dates coming up, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're all in the Bay Area right now. But I
Yeah.
am planning other things. I'm going to Denver soon. Someone
Cool.
mentioned that.
Yeah. I
Um,
was gonna ask, like, do you have plans to go on the road and go to other cities currently, or are you kind of working on those plans or anything?
I'm working on those plans. I still have a day job. I'm still not a working comedian yet.
Hmm.
I have to make ends meet still.
For sure, yeah, for
And
sure.
I have an email. I put an email list on my thing, and people, it's crazy. People have been putting where I asked people to put where they are, and I just want to see where I could go even.
That's cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I'm going to Denver in May. I think the last weekend of May, but I haven't chosen yet. But I
Mhm.
will. That'll be on my Instagram, TikTok.
That's awesome.
I would like to just make trips to different cities I've never been to. And if I make enough money doing comedy to just do the trip
Mm-hmm.
and break even, that would be a dream.
$100%.
If I still lose $200, I'll still be oh, I went to New Orleans. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, you know.
Yeah,
So that's where I am right now. And
for sure.
comedy's so, you're a musician, you're a writer. I feel you probably understand that's sometimes I can't even see the path to where I
Yeah.
want to be. I
Yeah.
know that I know comedians who I emulate, or not emulate, but who I look up to, and I want to live a life like they do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not, and it's not Joe Rogan or Kevin Hart even, just people
You're not a
think I'm
huge
not
Joe
a-
Rogan guy? You're not? No?
No, I mean,
We just talked about crypto for 25 minutes. Did I just waste my time on someone who is not even a Joe Rogan fan?
yeah. Yeah. I like Duncan Trussell,
Okay.
but
Yeah, okay.
a beta male version.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
that's funny.
Who's friends with Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Like, you got to compartmentalize sometimes.
It's fair. It's very fair.
We're white.
Yeah.
We get
You
it.
have
We
to
have family
separate the
members
art
who
from
are
the
like,
man.
yikes, I'm gonna pretend he didn't say that. And
Oh my
he's
God.
he's a great dad.
No. That is so funny. I definitely that absolutely resonates with me though. It's like, and even because like, and maybe this resonates with you, but like, hey, I'm doing everything that I can be doing to be successful in this art. And so a part of me is like, is it just a matter of time and I just kind of have to keep doing it? And that's when you kind of start to maybe try and get creative and think of different ways to do things. Like, I mean, I think about this, like when the pandemic started, like TikTok existed, but no one used it. Literally no one used it. And now it's like a huge social media platform where like you are able to connect with people that you've maybe never connected with before. And for you, like as a comedian, as an artist, like that's a brand new way to like really get your art out to people that maybe would have never seen it.
Well, I think what's weird is like the landscape of like art in general, and I think it's maybe hitting comedy last, is like different.
Mm-hmm.
And because in comedy, I guess all you see, especially when you just start out, like it's not like we know the comedians who are killing it, is people put out specials on HBO and Netflix or like, Comedy Central, like half hours. I think for a long time, the only way to do it was like the industry giving you opportunities like, okay, you're going to do Conan or like Johnny Cash, or not even Johnny Cash, Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
And then
the lesser known Johnny Cash late night show. Yeah.
Then you build a following and you work the road, and then you get a special on Comedy Central. And then once you do your 30-minute special, then you start doing like HBO specials or whatever, and you get like an hour, and then you theaters, and then you're Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
We're like, I think with music, they had to like, now you just have to kind of give away everything for free, which is fine. I mean, it actually kind of gives you freedom to like, I feel like I have a lot more control over my career now. Like with TikTok, like I don't have to wait for some agent to like see me at a comedy club. And
Thank you so much, man. It was so fun to chat with you. Yeah, this was really great.
All right. Thank you, Trey.
Awesome. Take care, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Tell Me Yours. Thank you, Jeff, for the story and for being a guest. If you want to follow Jeff on TikTok, on Instagram, he is just at Jeff Dean Comedy, or head over to his website, jeffdeancomedy.com, to stay up to date on his current dates. I think his stand-up is genuinely hilarious. Go check him out live. Support his comedy. If you want some extra time with Jeff, head over to patreon.com/tellmeyours. You'll get the full unedited interview with video. It is hilarious. He's such an awesome guy. I had such a great time chatting with him. If you want to follow us, Twitter and Instagram, we are at tellmeyourspod. As always, please be sure to subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us your favorite story, share this podcast with your friends, help us get the word out. I really love making these. I want to continue to do that. And until next week, be kind to each other, and we'll talk soon.